Welcome back to Strategy and Snark. Today, we're going to go look at the Isle of Dread. This is another one of those big, separate purchase, major expansions. So, I'm back here on my main account because I don't have it on the secondary account. The closest character I could find to the right level is level 13, so it's a little more over leveled than we were going to be anyway. But, it's either that or like a level 20 character. So we are specifically, you might recognize, in the Hut from Beyond. This is where we went to the Feywild, right there. So the prequel is this nice little halfling, and she wants us to go and help Foxpaw. Let's run it on Elite. Why not? I'm over leveled. If I die, you won't even know because I'll just restart it and run it on hard. So ignoring all of my extra hirelings that I normally play with, we'll just stick with the generic cleric hireling. So I feel I should mention this character is a cleric, so I don't really need a cleric hireling. Alright. We are here because of this thing. The Infinite Codex page. Remember those? Things have been causing problems even though we're low level. This is somebody's trying to actually do something about it finally. The story for this quest, which is a prequel to the Isle of Dread, we technically go there next. Let's see, wherever he is, Foxpaw, the artificer that we saved back in the Gatekeeper's Grove little chain of quests, he's trying to destroy the codex pages. Somebody finally trying to just set them on fire or something. They're very magical and very hard to destroy, hence whatever the hell this giant machine is. I have no idea. But he does, and he wants us to go hit that lever. So we're going to hit that lever. Anything happen? No? So, my understanding is that this whole thing is kind of like a giant trap. And you can sit here and actually repair the machine with them if you want. Or, what we're going to do, we're just going to go stand watch, because it's a big puzzle. And I've never done it before. It's also optional. That's not the door I want. I want the door to the basement. So, I have done all of these quests one time. So, you're not going to get any scintillating tips from me on how to beat these ones other than whatever the obvious is. It will, however, be a reasonable tour in case you're curious what the quests are like. I think it was specifically this character is the only one I've actually played this chain on. So we are in the actual harbor. A nicer part of the harbor, but we're in the harbor. So Foxpaw wants us to go and... Really? I have to turn my sword on too? Fine. Foxpaw wants us to go find the Devourer Shrine. Also, if you... There's the Isle of Dread. And you might be thinking, wait a minute, the Isle of Dread's not on Eberron? You're half right. So, That's kind of why we're here. So these guys, we've actually talked to Wilkes before. So they are trying to figure that out. There's actually a second group of more powerful people staring out over the ocean somewhere else. Hey. Apparently I can't talk to any of them, so I can't save him. We are not directly doing anything with the Isle of Dread right now. The Isle of Dread is coming here because of us, is the gist of it. That codex page, the reason that gatekeepers sent us over here to protect Foxpaw is because evil tends to run towards them. Oh yes, the Sahagin and okay. I remember this now that I see it. We need to get to the Devourer Shrine. The Devourer is the god of the Sahagin. We have blown up a lot of Devourer Shrines. So, we want the Conch of Secrets. It's literally a shell, and it whispers secrets to you. And they have it. The Sahagin will take us to the Elder who has it in exchange for starting a bar fight. Hi, Thug. Bonk. I don't like that that one has actual abilities. The bar has been fought. If you guys would actually attack instead of running in circles, it would go better for you. So, now we're going to follow him. I will note, this is technically a free quest. This is only the prequel. You can do this one without actually having Isle of Dread, which in hindsight, I should probably have started on the other character since I could do this one. I purposely did not do it with the other free level 6 quests because I wanted all of the story to be in one spot. So true to his word, despite being probably lawful evil, well, I mean, because lawful evil, he took us right to where we want to be, more or less. So we need to enter the maw. Yoink. This is a bunch of spikes. So we're going to swim not in the spikes. Hey look, Crest of the Trident. That's probably important. Hey look, Crest of the Scimitar. That's probably important. There is a door we're going to need these for. So I'm using Q to just kind of scan around. And I got them before we got out of the water. Which is very nice, because you don't want to have to walk back through all the spikes to go take a dip and see if you can find them. It's a little precarious walking through here. You take damage if you touch the spikes. I am a nice little drow. And apparently there's a bear trap. Drow has easy time fitting through. If you're like a big old warforged, you know, you might have a little tighter fit through there. Nobody asked you, bear trap. We're going to be doing a little less damage than I'm used to. Hello, another crest. So, I am a dual-wielding character. Specifically, we are using the Fey Dark Illusionist tree, the same one that we got abilities from on our paladin, only I'm actually using the whole tree as like my main abilities on this character. Which means I'm going to have to remember what I am doing. Oh, I see some sockets. A 1, a 2, a 3. A velociraptor. A raptor of unusual size. Oh. Oh. Right, because Isle of Dread has pirates on it. Dread pirates. Anything over there? No? Okay. So here's the elder, but he has been injured. I am a cleric. I should be able to just go, whoopsh. You are no longer injured. So, apparently, Glowy McGee right here wanted the conch. I don't know why he didn't just say that. Big glowing guy. I shall cast. Although, it is Dungeons and Dragons. People with the ability to cast minor illusion, that, like, what did he look like? Looked like this. This should actually happen more often now that I think about it. So, we're back in the harbor, and now we're going to fight a bunch of pirates. Unfortunately, I can only damage one of them at a time, so it's going to take a little bit longer than just cleaving through them on the paladin. This is why I like two-handed fighting, by the way, is because I can clear entire groups. Supposedly, weapon fighting does more damage to a single target. At least I think that's supposed to be the balancing design intent. I'm not convinced it actually does. Nothing in here. I know we get... Oh, there we go. Ah, hammer socket. Probably important to note that we need a hammer crest. Get it? He's an axe criminal as opposed to an ex-criminal. That guy picked like the worst possible time to walk around the corner. So in addition to my glowy purple blades, I can also throw blades. And they do reasonable damage. I am going to just kind of passively be immune to a lot of stuff because I'm a cleric and I have all the spell defenses. Basically the same kind of spells as the paladin, but I just have more of them. A lot more of them. Like, a lot more spells. What I don't have is the melee presence. So, we're a bit of a mixed attacker. We shoot pretty purple lasers at things like Kerpew. Does a couple hundred damage. I have a fan of blades that can do a bit of area effect damage. I haven't even used the other ones. They cost a little bit more of my mana. As always, if you're playing on hard or more, always aim for those guys, or be aware of those guys with extra words under their name. Because they have extra abilities. Where is... Oh, I told him to hold still. Alright, we'll call it a draw. Supplies. Does this work on any of you? Well, kind of. So, one of my other little tools is I have color spray. And it can kind of do stuff. I think it's got a bunch of different things it can do, so it's just kind of random. So, there's that coin lord. We've done him some favors in the past, and we will do more in the future. Always good to have the Merchants Guild owe you favors. Especially because they kind of run the entire city. I will say, it is nice to see all of the lines popping up faster. We definitely attack faster than the Paladin does, even if we don't, you know, clobber things quite as easily. Pew. Now that I think about it, doing this on Elite really just makes it take longer to hit things. The quest will look exactly the same either way. We're over leveled either way.
An explosion shakes the ground.
An explosion?
The direction of Foxpaw's workshop. What did he do now?
Oh, just one random guy left back there? Okay. Unlike the Paladin, I actually am going to rest. Just to refill my mana. Because I don't know exactly where the shrines are in these quests. I am mostly a melee-focused cleric, so I don't have to worry too much about it, but let's not tempt fate. Oh yeah, I have these. What does this do? Hey, I guess we got to save that shopkeep after all. Everybody dead? You're suspiciously not dead. Okay. Well, we're back where we started. So here is Foxpaw's laboratory. So in the time it took us to not obtain the Conch of Secrets because the pirates stole it, now this place is all broken.
There's no sign of Foxpaw inside the ruined laboratory.
So
He seems to have been taken along with the codex page.
don't accidentally go to the hut from beyond. That'll exit the quest. So, as one could expect, Foxpaw is missing, and so is the codex page. And apparently up was not the direction we wanted to go. Is it back in the basement again? No, it's the other freaking obvious door right here. Apprentice Dread Pirate? How have I got... We went straight to yellow alert. I haven't skipped fighting anything. Apparently this guy has some spells he was trying to use. He was using them on the hireling, so I don't really care, but... Hey, I see you back there. No spellcasting. Alright, that everything? That everything? Moving on. Look, an open door. Alright. I believe this is the end of the quest. We're going to board their ship and kick their ass. Gonna kill their Dread Pirate Roberts. Which is in no way a coincidence in their naming. And we're gonna use my big spell. The Ring of Shadow Blades. You cross my line, you die. Unfortunately, the archers are not stupid enough to just run back and forth. Alright, what do we got left? And another archer. You trying to punch me with your crossbow? Hello? Here's the... Your raptors are not smart enough not to just jump through here. And apparently you aren't either. Hey, you want to just keep running back and forth through this for me? Yep.
That mysterious island. It's gone.
The mysterious island. It's gone. So, my codex page. My conch of secrets. Hi, Elder. You want this back? Secrets are as safe as the teeth that hold them. Nice saying. Got some treasure for me? We literally did get the magic conch. Okay. Okay. What does this do? Oh, it's like a sonic, for a bard. The bard can literally blow through the... Alright. Neat. I'll keep that. And I guess we're supposed to talk to Foxpaw again to finish the quest. So... There we go. So there's the free quest. The free quest has named items in it. At least one. So, one down. Of course, I was expecting them to just kind of stick us in front of, stick us in front of whoever gives us the next quest. I can get to Isle of Dread. I want to get there the story way. He is in... I guess he's just in the harbor. Okay. Right. Doors on the floor. Where are you, Foxpaw? I mean, I can get to Isle of Dread by going and talking to a person down here. But how do I get the quest? Oh, you talk to them. Repeat the quest. Okay. This is not the character they say on the wiki gives you the quest. Alright, I'm going to drop it down to hard for the sake of not having to swing at the bad guys like 12 times each. I'm not in any danger either way, but it'll make the quests go faster. So, feels like we skipped a step. Also, that's really cool looking.
Foxpaw stands on the black sand beach, surrounded by wreckage. Doesn't seem to know where he is.
I don't think I ever turned around. That is very pretty. That is very pretty. Anyway. So, no, you have not missed anything. We talked to Foxpaw, and, you know, it's one of those flashback scenarios. You're supposed to walk into the quest and go, what's going on here? So, rewinds a bit. Now, we're back in the harbor. I apparently don't get to summon the hireling. Hello, mysterious stranger. You're that mysterious stranger.
The stranger vanished as suddenly as he appeared.
So,
Foxpaw hailed you from the water's edge. He wanted to discuss the strange teleporting island.
so Foxpaw using the conjure. Oh, I guess I should move my box. Center screen again. He's using the Conscious Secrets because the Conscious Secrets knows things.
Foxpaw said he wanted to show you some experiment related to the conch of secrets.
So, just like he did with the Codex page itself, he stuck the Conch of Secrets into a giant machine. And he's trying to juice it. So,
And amplified the artifact's magical signature, creating bait to draw the pirates to you. Was this
the pirates are all... They want the Conch of Secrets. Like, they already tried to steal it once. I killed them all and took it back, right? So we're going to fight some pirates. Blah, blah, blah.
unamused by your answer? The leader of the shore party gave a signal. Pirates
Yeah.
warmed up from the dock. The leader fell.
Come here, pirates. Oh, man. Apparently I one-shot those now. Sorry. Or somebody one-shot him. Maybe it was Foxpaw. Nope.
Then the mysterious stranger shimmered into view again.
Oh, no.
The pirates'
Mysterious stranger.
strange feeling washed over.
So this guy has shown up in a couple quests, right? He was definitely in the Feywild. They've been kind of hinting that he's been in the background doing stuff. And today is the day he reveals himself.
The mysterious stranger transformed,
It is
taking on a new
Vecna.
fine shape. For some reason,
It's
you found yourself unable to attack.
a eyeless, handless Vecna. And I do believe that that is very much on purpose. This is not a complete Vecna. This is Vecna looking for his hand and his eye. Which is probably what makes him interested in the Conch of Secrets, because it might tell him where that is.
Now, give the artifact.
This is a big cutscene. We're not allowed to... Not allowed to do anything yet. Honestly, I thought this was the first quest. I had completely forgotten about that run around and get the conch with... in the harbor, the first one. I thought this was all one quest. I've done all these once. And I don't mean to imply there's anything wrong with them. I've only done them once. These are brand new. Like, they're very new. That's why I haven't done them that much. Also, they came out while I was working a lot of overtime, so...
The god's magical domination wore off hours later. You awoke,
Alright.
imprisoned inside the brig of the pirate ship.
So good old Foxpaw, he's going to break us out. And we're going to see if we can take over the ship. We know we're on a boat. The magical compulsion of the god that attacked us has worn off. Apparently I can shuriken raptors to death. Alright, I have to put some effort into this one. Effort complete. Alright. I feel like the lower door... No. I feel like the upper door, is that locked too? Requires key. You can tell if a door needs a specific key by hitting Z or using the little eyeball. Not the eyeball, apparently. Examine? Really? It takes 2 clicks? Alright. Use Z. Just the letter Z will pop up the little inspection window. Oh, that one actually survived. This is a lot of locked doors. Are you locked? Requires silver key. Shrine, potion of resistance. Silver key, there we go. Finally make some progress. Are you guys really going to ignore me and try to attack my tabby cat? Silver key. Oh, all the keys. How very convenient. Somebody actually put the keys away. And then we steal them all. Well, probably just trying to get up on the deck now. Where did you come from? Alright. Really? The cook is dead?
Muffled voice called up from up above. All hands on deck. The signal's up.
Apparently the entire island can teleport.
Hold on. And we're on the other side. Scan the water. Steer clear of the local wildlife. Get out of that cage.
So, we're going to take the deck. Oh, there's more than one caster over here I didn't see. Alright. Casters down. Giant sky laser activated. And of course, we can't really escape because we're up against a literal god. So, only Vecna can get off of this plane. So he's basically, like, plane shifted us to the Isle of Dread. The Isle of Dread does not exist on Eberron. It is a separate place. So we need to figure out how to break his hold over the island in order for us to get off.
Ship was now adrift. There was a sudden thud, then a rending crack. A gigantic creature reared
Also,
from the depths.
he's just kind of a dick to our brand. This is my ship. I've had it for like 4 minutes. I killed all the pirates. It's my ship. That's how it works. And then he breaks our ship.
Fortunately, the ship had sunk near that strange teleporting island.
So here we are, back on the island, and so we are now shipwrecked on the Isle of Dread. Vecna knows we're here, so it's not even a sneak up on him kind of scenario. Nothing. Yo, wake up.
And so we found ourselves held
Yoink.
captive by the god Vecna. Shipwrecked
Item. No item.
in this Isle of Dread.
Alright. So to explore the Isle of Dread, hey, look, a note. So instead of doing what a lot of the other quest chains do and stick you in town, it sticks you outside of town. We are on the Isle of Dread, like in the wilderness. Not far from town. But this is what, there was that story, right? The turn left, lost in the wilderness for years. Turn right, and you're 5 seconds from town. So, the village of Tanoroa. If you don't want to be here, it's an MMO, right? You can just click and it'll let you out. But lore-wise, we are stuck here. We've got to do some work in order to get out of here. It's a nice looking town. Like, it's got like that islander kind of feel to it. It's cozy enough. They do have these walking ancestors, which are kind of weird. Like, they're helpful zombies. Kind of reminds me of Amonkhet in Magic the Gathering. Although this came first by quite a bit. Positive use of necromancy. There's your what's the word? Your progress in your quest. You know, not going in for all the stereotypes of the zombies and the necromancers always being evil. Alright. So what we need is quests. So here's our quest reward for the quest we just did. This is another one of those cases where we're just going to take all the quests, because there's a lot of quests out here. There's a lot of quests. And to help us keep track, there you are, there is a saga. So when we finish all the quests, we get a bonus reward. We've done 1 out of 12. One out of 12. But hey, we're here. Not all of these are very long. Some of them are very short. It's kind of like there's the core storyline ones that are bigger quests, and then there's like little ones you can find, and they're just little cute things. That is literally the last quest. There we go. So the triple cup indicates this is the story chain giver. So we're going to hit repeat the cursed quest arc. So we don't get the opening dialogue, but basically there's 3 magic thingamabobs that if we get all 3 of them, they will help us get past the traps and stuff in the final quest. I technically already have all 3 because I've done them on this character, but we're going to go get them again. So we need to go talk to all these guys about the dread monoliths. So, there were some slaves, one of them got free, and he knows where the thing is. Meet him over by Crab Island. Crabs are fine. What could go wrong? Let's see. The second monolith is under the control of the pirates. So the pirates are helping Vecna. They have one of the monoliths. Monolith number 3 is in a ruin. guarded by bullywugs, the frog people. And then this is the... I'm just going to take all the quests. This is the lady saying, all right, you got all three? Sweet. Let's go kick in the front door of Vecna's temple. So those are the main ones. Monolith, 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 front door. The rest of these quests are bonus stuff. So here's a hunter. Apparently, there is an Ankylosaurus out on a rampage. So he wants to know why, because they're normally nice, peaceful dinosaurs. Yes, dinosaurs. There's a lot of dinosaurs on the Isle of Dread. Let's see. They want more knowledge about this island, where they've come from. Because these are not just other castaways. These are generations of castaways. Some of these people have never been off of the island. Let's see. Apparently there was... some of his fellows were captured by Kopru. I don't remember what Kopru look like, but they're like the evil things that I think they're minions of Vecna. I think they were here before Vecna, and Vecna kind of took over. Let's see. Yes. Hunt the T-Rex. That's a quest. Hunt a T-Rex. We already did that one. That's the introduction quest. There's some pixies who have been captured by ettercaps. We're going to go save them. Let's see. There's some tar pits, and the ogres are making tar elementals. Let's go stop that. Let's see, and this one is people going missing near another Kopru ruin. So she's afraid that the Kopru might be back. So, as you can tell, these are more local problems. And did I get all of them? I think we got all the quests. All right. So you got your local problems that are really just, these quests are just helping out the village, right? Taking out a T-Rex, finding out why the plant eaters have gone crazy. Much simpler stuff. Once you've beaten a quest, you can use these guides to take you straight to the quest. So rather than run through the wilderness for 10 minutes at a time, send me to the tar pits. If we're close to a quest, we'll just walk to it. So, town was... Jesus Christ. This is town. This dark bit. It's dark because it technically is kind of a different map, so that's where we washed up on the beach, walked over here, went in town. Here's town. So this was really a straight shot and you bear to the left. This would not have been bad to run. But as you can maybe tell, they have... There's a lot of island here. If we... Like, I mean, that would be a nice one. Boop, 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 3 in a row. But yeah, there's a lot of quests here. Alright, let's jump down and get to our first proper quest here. The Trouble with Tar Pits. And I kind of feel like it would be a bad idea to run through the tar pit. You know what? Let's find out. Yep, that hurts. It's basically lava. Okay. Oh, hello. I am not quite as confident as I should be, but I am 6 levels over, and I look up and see a freaking dinosaur, and I'm still not confident that I can just... Can I stun it? There we go. We stunned it with color spray. Okay. I will point out, at least on the epic side, there are some raid level encounters out here, because there's the rare encounters like normal, like just the red named guys that drop a treasure chest when you beat them. But there are some like raid boss level guys out here, so don't be too quick to just slap things around, assuming that you can beat them, because that could get awkward when the dinosaur just eats you. Alright. In the quest proper. So we need to find the source of the tar elementals and stop them. Pretty straightforward. This, like I said, this is one of the helping the village quests, not one of the storyline.
Ogre tribe has been harnessing the power of the nearby tar pits to create monsters.
Whoop. I forgot to actually summon my swords. Alright. Off the top of my head, this quest was predominantly straightforward, but there are some jumping segments we're going to have to do. Oh no. We're being attacked by tar.
This tablet is carved with crude ogreish runes.
So I...
To be a sort of
Is this tar? Yeah, that's tar right there.
This bubbling tar pit is strewn with rocks that can be jumped across. Though falling in
Alright.
is not.
Boing, 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 boing. Boing. Then I gotta run over here and kill him anyway. This was not deep tar, so my fire resistance, which is 40 apparently. Why is it 40? It should only be 30. Make sure you bring fire resistance. It's a tar pit. You knew coming in what you knew coming in you were going to need fire resistance. Do. I believe that what we're trying to do is take out the ogres, but I have not run into any named guy yet. Did that one have bark skin on? I don't think I've ever seen them do that before.
An even larger tar pit blocks the way forward. The tar surges fiercely, causing rocks.
Alright, so I think you've got an option here. You can either do the jumping puzzle, which is not particularly difficult if you have... Oh. It gets deeper. Okay. Okay, we'll wait. We'll do it right. You can also go up and around. I think there's more ogres to fight if you go up. Ooh. We need some rocks. There's a rock. Need a rock. Come on, give me a rock. Give me a rock. Need a rock. Rock? Ah, we've made it to the shallow end anyway. Or not. Fine, screw it. Hey, let me out. I can cast heal, so it's not a big deal. If you land in the tar, you take fire damage, but it also slows you down so you don't jump as far. Ha! Ha! Always nice to get all those multi-kills. I'm pretty sure there's 2 shamans. There's like one shaman we kill halfway, and there's another one we kill at the end. And I'm concerned that I'm going to run past the middle of the quest one and have to backtrack for it. Because I feel like that happened before. That's interesting. Just a little... What is that? Like a glowing monolith of some kind? I was kind of hoping I could blast it open. See, this looks like the end of the quest. That looks like the boss. I'm sure that there was another shaman we were supposed to fight. Yeah. Bosses are immune to most of my fancy stuff. They are not immune to me just casting. Huh. It must have been an optional thing. I know there's another shaman. I know there's another one that I passed somewhere. Apparently it's not required. Anyway, we've stopped them from making tar babies. So now the village is slightly safer. Let's aim for this quest down here. We're just going to get on our horse. And we're going to just barrel our way through this jungle. And what a jungle it is. So I'd like to draw attention to just how many different kinds of trees they have. A lot of games, like look at Breath of the Wild. It's mostly the same tree over and over again. Or, you know, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet just came out, and the best that game managed was some grass waves once in a while. This is a very old game. Look at these little baby dinosaurs. Look at that. We're going to run away because dinosaurs, but there's the bamboo grove. That's a big old dinosaur. So there's bamboo trees, there's big trees, there's little trees, and they're not just, oh, all the little ones are here and all the big ones are here. Just that takes forever. I have done that kind of work before for some of my D&D games. Man, alternating big and little trees and stuff, that takes work. Like, somebody had to sit there and design. Oh, hello. Goodbye. I guess I should cast my buffs. I haven't played this character in a while, so I'm not as familiar with their buttons. This looks safe. Oh, that's more dinosaurs. Oh, these ones didn't go down in one hit. Okay. Took out the little Protoceratops or whatever they called it. Hey, what are you called again? You. Yeah, you. You. Protoceratops. I didn't see anything lumber by. I want to see the big scary dinosaur. And by scary, I mean I'm going to throw magical knives at it until it runs away. You trying to flank me, silly dinosaur. I have magic armor. There we go. There's the big boy up there. That's what we're here to fight. We just gotta get to him. Really? The mortally wounded one did not happen to get hit.
It looks like the local islanders use this area as a place to rest between.
Okay, we found a rest shrine. I want to fight the dinosaur. Do we have to jump through the water? I don't see anything in the water. There's fish. You know how rare that is? You know how rare it is that there's just like... Wow. Those are not fish, those are piranha. Avoid the fish. Stupid tourist. Avoid the fish. Alright. Again, I'm over leveled, but even with how over leveled I am, do you know how many hits these things are taking?
Clearly started. A spike dinosaur lashes out everything nearby.
There's a scared Ankylosaurus. Squeeze through the bamboo. Oh, oh, there he is. There he is.
The massive tyrannosaur eyes you warily, focused on protecting.
Kapew. Are you too stupid to... You want to run through here? Yeah? Yeah? You want to do it again? And again?
Clearly shaken by your strength.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Flashes through the back.
Come back here, big boy.
Another trail.
There's a reason. There's a reason that there's no dinosaurs left in most D&D worlds. What was that? You ever look at the CR of an actual T-Rex? It's only like 4 or something. I don't remember exactly off the top of my head, but if that's not the button I meant.
Last of his life's fate.
Bonk.
With a resounding
Look how big he is. Can I jump on him? Item. Ooh. What's a powder-packed barrel? An orb with fire and kinetic lore and combustion and... Interesting. If I wasn't using my offhand, this does have kinetic lore. That's my fancy purple stuff. Neat. We'll keep that. So yeah, that was, even with me going, like not knowing where I'm going, that's less than 5 minutes, right? All of the not main quests are going to be quick little jaunts. Well themed though. Running through the bamboo grove, that looked awesome. We are so far away from the other quests. I think we're going to recall and we'll talk to another guide just to... We're trying to cut out as much of the actual running across the isle as possible. Oh, I should have looked to see what the first... Alright. We'll just talk to the next one. Take me to the Pixie Village. We'll just go in order, assuming we haven't already done them.
You were surprised to see a pixie encampment here in the
Yeah, see, we'll do
forest.
that quest and then... Wow, this is way the hell out of the way of everything else. I wonder if you can cross right there. Or maybe around this way to get to this quest. What's this? That's spiders and flies. That's the quest that they were sending us to. That's the quest we were just at. Alright. I guess we're not saving that much time running around, but we're going to go north. So, Pixie Village. Actual village out in the wilderness. So, Trial of the Triceratops is the name of the quest up here. This has nothing to do with the dinosaur. This is the hunters have been kidnapped quest. And we're going to go, and I want to say it's cultists or something. Pirates, maybe. Somebody did some kidnapping. We're going to unkidnap them. Alright, putting up my buffs, because I'm really bad at remembering to do that otherwise. Alright, oh, and cast my sword. Important! So, several hunting parties missing. This is where the other hunters have tracked them. You guys couldn't just stand a little closer together to all get hit by my one spell, could you? Do. This is another one of those smaller quests, so we're mostly going to run forward.
The sound of excited chanting fills your ears as you approach the bars.
Can we see through the bars? There we go. There's the Triceratops, the namesake of the quest. It's an arena. They are throwing the captives in and making them fight the dinosaurs for entertainment purposes. Alright. How do I actually open the gate? No, I go this way. So you pull the lever, it opens that door the opposite way. We got to work our way into the arena. How about you guys kind of clump up a little better for me? Thank you. Marauders, huh? And we've saved some hunters. Hey, how you doing? So, saved all those. But some of the prisoners were taken recently somewhere else and have not returned. So we got to go save the rest of them. Or as many as are still alive by the time we get there. Hello, Velociraptor. Goodbye, everyone in the room. That wall looks very suspicious. Up we go. I know that this is not the way we're supposed to go, but... Bonus treasure? I don't know which chests have named loot in this chain, so... This wasn't, like, the actual path, was it? No, apparently it was just... We found their treasure hoard, which I am A-okay with stealing. Yoink. What do we get? Nothing. Most of the time you don't get named items out of side chests. But you never know. Plus, I don't know these quests that well. For all I know, you actually do in this chain. We had a quest not that long ago that we got a named item out of a side chest. White Plume Mountain. White Plume Mountain, you can get named items out of a couple specific optional chests. That is a very big quest, though. Alright. More things to skewer. So, everything looks easy. I'm going to keep saying this. Everything looks easy because I am severely over-leveled. We were already over-leveled on the Paladin. This is 3 more levels, okay? So keep in mind that if you're running this at level, it ain't going to be this easy. You know, you're not going to go click one button, everything dies. So don't take this as like a guide for the hardcore league or anything. I'm killing everything because we're on hard mode and I'm over-leveled. But I'm in the ballpark of the right level. Alright.
The captive points to the western corridor, explaining that several of their number were taken down and never came back. Then the former captives make their way towards the exit and freedom.
Alright, I think we need to go through that door, right? Ah, lever.
As the lever is pulled, a door opens to the west.
Even on the Isle of Dread, the exact same rolly open doors that are all over Stormreach. If you can, I guess I should have not killed that guy to point it out, but a lot of these guys are using, here, I'll try to zoom in. You see this weird looking like bone shield and the bone weapons? Those are some of the main items you get from this pack. We're not going to get anywhere close to actually obtaining these items, but my impression from what I have heard, dinosaur bone weapons are very good, and a lot of the other dinosaur bone like crafting is very good. The general flow of the items here is you get a blank and then you go farm out improvements for it. So it's more of a, it's not that you get a single named item usually, you get a blank and then you go and put whatever you want on it, which is really nice if you have most of a build together and you got an open slot and there's these weird, you know, here's a couple things you just need to squish in. Oh, slippery. So yeah, it's nice. I don't personally do a lot of crafting, and I don't really want to have to go farm out ingredients in order to just make the item. I'd rather just get the item. So I like the Isle of Dread items in theory, but I don't typically do crafting, so I don't really use them. But I've heard that they're good. Alright, so we have killed the druid that was in charge of kidnapping all these guys. We knocked out this poor Triceratops. We did not kill it, and he's gonna give us a help. There we go. We out. Nice Triceratops. So again, another quick one. We're not going that way. We're gonna go get on our horse and see if I can get to the actual Save the Fairies quest. So it kind of makes sense that there'd be some kind of dino poacher, right? Jurassic Park style, make them fight. That makes sense it would be here. The only thing that kind of bugs me is they're really only doing it for like, there's another one of those dinosaurs. They're really only doing it for like their own entertainment because they can't get off the island either. You can't sell a dinosaur if you can't get off the island. Can't charge admission to your dino fight if there's nobody else around. So, oh man. I didn't realize they had pterodactyls too. I wonder if they fight me. So, little attention to detail here. Big old dead hollow tree, spider webs all over it. We gonna go fight ettercaps. Those things. If you've played the Baldur's Gate games, ettercaps are very mean. Poison can kill you pretty quick. They have a ton of like web traps around them. I'm hoping that my freedom of movement spell here that I have as a cleric will stop me from getting stuck in any gooey traps as we go.
The interior of this
So, we are here to rescue fairies. There are more fairies to rescue than you need to complete the quest, but you can wander in here for quite a while if you don't find them right away. Little scavenger hunt quest in the big scary tree. Let's see. Let's stay on the ground floor for now and go through that web. Try to do it a little systematically so we don't miss a road. There's a door down there, but I can see there's a spider hanging in there. Tree crawler? I mean, I'm not going to say it's a bad name, but it's like, it kind of feels like they just named it like Big Spider. Like tree crawler. Yeah, they all crawl in trees. That is their mode of locomotion and their home.
You hear the unexpected sound of chimes.
Chimes.
Figures.
Oh, yes.
Strange device in the center of the room.
If I handle the chimes correctly, the spiders stay asleep.
Strange scene. You find yourself under attack. Nearby spiders grow restless, no longer alone by the chimes. The pattern of the chimes soothes the restless
All right.
spider.
Stay sleepy. Okay, I was not expecting to free birds. I don't remember.
The nearby spiders grow restless, no longer alone by the
I don't remember that room. I've done these quests. I must have not walked this way. I don't remember freeing birds. Those are distinctly not pixies. But somehow I remember... I bet you I climbed this. I remember the puzzle. I just don't remember freeing birds. Maybe if you just kill the spiders, the birds get freed automatically.
roused from their torpor. Some of the spiders attack.
They can attack all they want. I'm not down there and they can't climb. That's where we came in. So I guess we're going to go up. I haven't found a single pixie yet. Not one. Hopefully they're all up here. Door. More ettercaps. I really do like that they're adding in old, like, classic D&D monsters. You know, when they say ettercap, like, I might not be able to draw an ettercap, but I see one and I go, oh yeah, that thing. Oh, hey, there's some.
Anxious pixies
Freed.
by webs beg to free them from their bonds.
How about in here? Ooh, I sense a chest. Oh, we don't have my true seeing anymore, but apparently we got something, because I saw this door. Bear trap? I'm all sticky and it's locked. I'm all sticky. Freedom of movement should have blocked sticky. You're free, you're free. I think there was another path the other...
3 different pathways converge in this chamber.
Can I get back up here if I jump down? Probably. Oh, there's a little web path here. Yeah, absolutely could. I bet you this takes me back the way I was just thinking. Make sure we get all the fairies before we move on. That's just a spider. I'm expecting to find more. There we go. Fairy, fairy, fairy. Okay, pixie. Pixie, technically. I wonder if there's a difference. I'll have to look in the monster manual and see if fairy and pixie are two distinct things. Oh. Here's some more. Boop. 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 I really feel for these pixies because they're sentient, right? And they're being hunted down and they're stuck and they know they're going to get eaten by these monsters. Like, I'm too big for the Ettercap to eat. Like, the Ettercap would have to kill me to eat me. The Ettercap would have to kill me. I am far too dangerous. I am too big. No natural predator would be like, oh yeah, it's probably fine to leave this laying around. Alright, I think we have to go to that. Yeah, we've gone down all of the roads. We missed one back there somehow. Weird. Hopefully there's 2 more pixies this way. There's some Ettercaps. Shrine. It's just a shrine. Accidentally killed a stealthed one. There we go. Don't you spit on me. That's rude. Alright. We're back in what looks like the main room we started in, and now we're going to go down that path that I literally just said, oh no, how did I miss that? Okay. Feeling a little more confident that we have them all so far. Oh, there's some pixies. And there is a big one. He's a boss, so I really should move my buttons because I keep hitting the color spray and bosses are immune to all status effects. But I meant to hit the ring of shadow blades. Nothing here, that's fine. I would hate to be a pixie and then get caught by those things and just gooed there, stuck, knowing they're going to try to eat you with no hope of rescue, right? They don't know I'm here. It's not like they go, oh, well, there's that adventurer who might decide to come through and just kill all of these things, hopefully, maybe. We're like 2 feet away from a quest, so we're making reasonable progress. I mean, Feywild took, what, 5 hours? Because we were doing them all on elite at pretty close to level. Ah, the deranged Ankylosaurus. So this is a... I like this quest. This is a different kind of quest. Like, it's still run forward and kill all the things until you get to the end, but... We're supposed to actually do some investigating. There's a shrine over there. Of course, investigating in this game is usually push Q until something lights up. So we're here to find out what's bugging. Oh, I forgot. My swords again. You know what I should do? Since I keep forgetting that. We need to just move all my buffs over by 1. And put my sword there. And my sword enhancement there. That's how we're going to do that, so I stop forgetting. Gonna go up. Fungus. It's a nice view. It's not going to let me up there, is it? Oh well. Saber-toothed tiger. If I defeat them, do I become the Yellow Ranger? Alright. I saw one guy. The other 4 died because the one guy failed his stealth check. I'm going to go this way. I don't know what the correct way is. It's probably not this way. Nope. There's this waist-high fence that I'm not allowed to go past. I like the bamboo. They had the bamboo in the T-Rex quest too. The bamboo is an interesting, like, type of wall. Oh. Kerbonk. I have to wait for my thing to come off. Cool down, and then I'll... Yeah, that works too. We have killed water. I'm not really familiar with water weirds. Like, unlike the Ettercaps, that I see Ettercap and I go, oh, that thing! The water weirds are, like, I get water elemental, but the water weirds, I'm not sure where they came from. They've been using them a lot lately. Hello, Allosaurus. Hello, other Allosaurus. I'm gonna chicken out and just... Come and get me. Synchronized. Almost. I have a hunch that some of these dinosaurs have a like a stampede kind of effect. So if I don't take them out, they might just keep knocking me down over and over again, which happens against dragons. It's actually pretty common that if you try to melee a dragon, you'll end up eating the dirt over and over again. Oh, that guy did not take, like, any damage from my thing. Alright. Ugh, we whiffed. Alright, we're here to look for one specific Ankylosaurus. We have found a whole bunch of everything else. Oh, here. There you are.
You see the deranged Ankylosaurus pacing near the huge tree nearby. It seems upset.
You seem a little upset. That That was an attack animation. It whiffed. Somebody put a lot of work into those animations. We didn't even find the source of anything. We just came and killed the dinosaur, but you know, a quest completion's a quest completion. This bamboo is a slightly different color. Wonder if that's relevant or if it's just them putting some detail in. Alright. There's something about this tree, apparently. I am curious. Curious if the tree was, like, relevant or if the tree was just where the thing happened to be. Alright. We've got a lot of ground to cover, so I'm not going to go exploring and looking for every optional. I mean, it took me almost 5 minutes just to walk through and find the thing to kill it. I'm very tempted to just, like, stop and smell the flowers and stuff, because dinosaurs are cool. And this area is still very novel to me. Oh, hello, dinosaurs. You can fight each other. I've got a fast horse. I'm not too worried. Oh, what's that?
Scan the multiverse constantly.
Oh, yes. So, in some maps, there are like little scrolls, like messages from a major character of the pack, instead of explorers. Like, I think this one has both, but... Alright. Find the kidnapped sea turtle clan members. So this is people from the town. People from the town have gone missing. We're here to find them. We might even get a look at a Kopru. That's a living statue. That's an unliving statue. There's a message. I don't remember what the Kopru look like. They're one of those... I think they're unique to Isle of Dread. Are you a Kopru? Or are you a Kopru? I have no idea.
While footprints in the dust show recent activity.
Okay, so I vaguely remember there's a lot of side paths in this dungeons. I think we gotta go to each corner if I remember right. Just out of range, really? Alright, well, we got a shrine open. That wasn't what I was aiming for, but it's... I'll take it. Then we got these BMOS lookalikes. I think we just go in every door. When we're in the temples, I get... Like, I've only played through these quests once, but because two of the major quests also take place in, like, temple ruins, I'm looking at it like I don't remember which one this is. It's not standing out. Oh, this is a Kopru. It's like a salamander, only it's got a fish head. Oh, lever. I want to hit a lever. Yeah, they're pretty terrifying looking. I would not want to meet one of those. Hey, look, another one. Hi. Can I interest you in just giving up? Alright, we pulled the lever. I don't know what that does. apparently there are only 5 Kopru because we've killed 2 and it says 3 left. So these guys are also an endangered species, apparently. Off the top of my head, I think the Kopru ruled the island and then Vecna took over. And they kind of serve him, but they'd rather be in charge again. Boom, no more Beamos. Was it Vecna? No, I think the slaves rebelled. That's what it was. Luvium. I think it was a slave revolt, now that I think about it. The Kopru got... What is that? Each time I'm hitting melee, there's a 10% chance of getting 30 temporary HP. Nice! I don't know if I've ever pulled one of the fancy augments. Nice! So those go in those, like, colorless slot, green or red slot. I typically ignore all of the gear that has slots because I never have any of the things to put in it. They did make it easier to get the augments. There are now augment vendors in a lot of places. But it's still just enough of a hassle that I don't. I have not looked into actually trying any of them. Got a Kopru message. Alright, so I have a feeling that the lever we need is in here, and then we'll be on our way. Because this is one of the side quests. We have done nothing but side quests so far. Wait for them to finish spawning. Oh, there's a Kopru. And he has extra powers. None of those powers are invulnerability. Big ol' lever. I don't know if I recognize that type of lever. Okay, we got the 2 levers now. I'm gonna guess we're gonna go right out that door and beat up 2 more Kopru. And be done with this quest. Quests don't have to be fancy when they're short. When they're just like cool things to find in the wilderness. You know, just a quick little rescue mission. Not everything has to be hours long. Kopru down. I believe that those guys are on our side now. They were enchanted before. What are you shooting at? So, apparently they are also somewhat psychic, as they are mentally controlling people to make them slaves. Which seems like... You would think that's a good idea at first, but then you just have to like focus all the time, and the second you go to sleep, like your slaves are just going to kill you because you lost concentration. What's in there? A dark secret. I literally shot a thing, I don't know what it was, and it told me about darkness. Okay. I don't even know what enemy that was. It kind of looked like it was maybe a flame skull. Would be my guess. I'm guessing that there's like more of those hidden around that tell like an extra story or something.
One
See, this is making me want to go back and play the quests again. Finding one thing, it's like, where's... Hey, I thought you were the good guys. Apparently you were marauders that were... Anyway, got him. Don't suppose the other tablet thing's in here? No? Okay. So I must have missed something, because I don't know what the hell that thing was. And there's another tablet out there. I'll probably, like, I'm obviously going to play these again in the future. But there's a lot of flower sniffing to be done. I feel like I can cut over there. What are you? So that's a real quest, the pirate one. Bullywug, that's a real one. Stone Crypt Crawl, that is another side quest. So 2 of the main ones, obviously that's the end one. Where's the crabs? We were told to go to Crab Island. Right? I have no idea where that quest is at all. It's not that one, right? No. I need more map, apparently. Am I just missing something really obvious here? Because I'm not seeing the quest door on the map. Huh. Alright, well, we're going to run down. This looks like it might be a mountain range that I'm not allowed to cross. I should be able to go up and around this way, though. We're going to go up and around, and we're going to do the first real quest. There's 3 quests like in a straight line of each other. We're going to knock those out, and then we're going to probably go back to town and see if there's a teleporter to take us to the crab one, because I thought there was a... Maybe that's the pirate one. Maybe that's Plundering Pirates Port, or whatever it said. Maybe one of these is the crab one. Oh man. We've reached the Deadlands. Oh, there's another of those little things. Let me see if I can get closer without killing it. Yeah, Flame Skull. Okay, now we can kill it. Except I want to be going... Oops, I activated another mini fight. I need up there, not down here. How do I get out of this little valley? Okay, this is going to take me longer to figure out than I thought. We'll just run, because we can go back to town, and it's... Wow, that's a lot longer than I thought it was. We'll see if there's a teleporter. Tar Pits, Upriver Guide. I know where the Forbidden Temple, that's the last one. What's upriver? I don't know what's upriver. Tabaxi Camp in the middle. Let's go see where we are in the saga. I'd like to know how many we've got done already. 7 out of 12. Okay. So we have... Yeah, see the captive crustacean. I don't know where that quest is. Those 3 are in a row. That one... Well, those 3 are in a row. That one's at the top. So we got 1 side quest, 3 main quest, finish quest. Or finale. Where the heck was the frog one? Take me upriver. Where does this take me? Well, it kind of takes me closer to where I wanted to be anyway. I want to be that way to go do Stone Crypt first. Okay. I want to do that one first because I want to do all the side quests and then get into the meteor. Ooh, that is a cliff. That is a cliff. That is a big cliff. I want to save the real quests for last. Maybe it's just water, not a cliff. Okay. Water I can handle. It totally looked like a cliff, though. What are you? Oh, you're just people that were crouching. Oh, look, a free thingy. 100 XP just for stopping and high-fiving that scroll. Stone Crypt Chronicles. Okay, this is the lady who just wants to know more of the history. Some effervescent water. Wonder what that does. Retrieve the missing tome. This one is very understandable. Like oh, Featherfall. That's probably good because I don't have Featherfall.
You spy a large door embedded in the mountain. That must be the entrance.
Right. First of all, look at how cool this is. There's a waterfall, there's pterodactyls, there's Indiana Jones style like rope bridges everywhere. This isn't one of those what am I trying to say? Kind of like scavenger hunt kind of quests. We're supposed to find the correct way to go, but I'm pretty sure the correct way is after we find levers to open the doors. Lots of exploring. This is not a run down the hallway quest. This is a figure out what you're doing quest. With a lot of unusual looking ladders. These bricks, that's a ladder. You can climb up here. And there's some caves right here. That vine, that's a ladder. They introduced that, I want to say in the Perils of the Planar Eyes pack. I like that they're making ladders out of extra stuff. And I like that they're making it a little more obvious, because I got stuck. Like, there's the original unusual ladder they did was just like some bricks in a wall. And as a player, I had never seen that in this game before. Like, sure, maybe if you're used to playing other games, you'd be like, oh yeah, obviously I climbed this wall right here. It's got climby rocks built in. There weren't climby rocks before. It's like playing Go Fish and suddenly somebody has a joker in their hand. It's like, that's not part of this game. Now all I can think of is the Incredibles. Mr. Incredible's trying to teach his son math. He's just, why did they change math? Math is math. I am now the old man. A pterodactyl egg. This seems like a perfectly good thing to steal. What am I going to do with that? Also, there's going to be a pissed off pterodactyl. Because you know the pterodactyl thought that was just a cave. It was just like, sweet, a cave. How would it know that, like, there's a secret back door? Well, that looks important. An ender cap. I was trying to use something that was on cooldown. Is it off cooldown yet? Thank you. Ah, Crest of the Snake. We're doing the crests to get into the final door, not levers. Very different. I'm good with either one. Like, it's a video game mechanic, right? To make you go and explore before just walking straight to the boss. Because let's be real, this is an MMO. If there was an option to just go kill the boss and instantly win, we would very, very easily nuke every boss from orbit. If you're allowed to sequence break, it gets very easy to cheese things in any form of Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, thinking back to the old Baldur's Gate games, they even had a... Oh, I bet you I can climb that. That looks climbable. They even had to put in a understudy so that the game wouldn't break. So if you killed a named character and you weren't supposed to have killed them yet, or you weren't supposed to kill them at all, Biff the understudy would show up to say their lines. Really, the last one is just slightly higher than the rest? At exactly the amount. Like, all of these require 10 jump and that one needs 11, and that's where I'm at. What is my jump? Okay, I admittedly have very little jump. How heavy is my armor? We'll just give myself some jump back. No? Okay, well that one wasn't on me. What? Now I'm not making that one either? How did I get up there before? Huh. Do I have a potion of jumping? Like, looking at my character's jump height, yeah, I don't make it, but I literally already made that jump once. Ooh. What? Okay. There comes a point that it's super not... Hireling, you need to stay here. Kitty cat, you need to go away. I don't know where it is in there, so I have to summon a new one to dismiss. Alright. We are going to go up, please. Up. Up. Just barely catching that one. Alright. That was a lot more work than it should have been. This character desperately needs jump. I just haven't put any of the... I could have just climbed the stupid vine. Whatever. I got up here. It's a pterodactyl egg I don't want. We need to find... I don't know how many crests there are. The crumbling caves are the caves we were already in. So we're not jumping down there. Desolate tomb. That sounds promising. And there's another door over there. So if this ends up being where we're supposed to go later, at least we've got a lead on another room. What do we got? Yeah, got most of them. Looking for probably a crest. Okay, fine. I'll steal the pterodactyl egg. Probably a crest. Either a crest or a place where we put a crest. We need to know both. I would prefer the crest, simply because that means that I don't have to backtrack down here later with the other crest.
You find yourself in an old mausoleum. At the
Hey, look, a
top
crest.
is what a crest atop an altar.
This is not, you know, obviously a trap at all.
Pick up the crest of the octopus.
Okay, I was expecting more than just generic zombies to attack me. That looks more like what I was expecting. I was going to turn and leave, and then I saw defeat the mummy on the quest thing, so I knew I had to do it.
Leave this place one step closer to your goal.
Investigate the door behind the waterfall. So that's probably where we put the crests. So we just don't go towards the waterfall until we have gone through all the other doors. All of my buffs are about to fall off. Suppose we'll end up using the next shrine we find. You'll notice I'm not casting the elemental resistances. I have them. I could. It's just I prefer to use this protection from energy. It gives me 120 bonus HP to block specific elements. It's good enough to keep me alive if I get hit by a stray fireball or something. And then I will know to cast fire. It's just it takes so long to cast all of the individual resists. Alright, I don't see anything special down there, so looks like we just climb the vine and we get in there. I was looking for another door just in case. Wow, he chose the exact correct direction to run away from me. Oh, the vine is too tall. Oh, I wanted to just climb the vine. All right, up the stairs and then up the wall. This should get us high enough. Where's the... Yeah, we'll just scooch ourselves over a little bit. Ooh. There's a reason they gave you Featherfall at the start of the quest. All right. Another door. Hopefully another crest. There's one of those Khonshu thingies. Khonshu's the god from Moon Knight. Knopu. What are these things called? I forget already. Ooh. Oh, I remember getting stuck here for a little while. Or I'm thinking of a future quest. Alright, well, we're going to solve this backwards, like always. What happens? Oh, Crest of the Monkey. Okay. I didn't need to turn that one. Alright, some water elemental. I knew there was going to be something more than just solving 3 puzzles. I'm expecting that grate to open is what I'm expecting. Because I remember one of these quests had a water section. Yeah. In we go. I would say this is a flooded section, but it very clearly had like a storm grate and water elementals, which makes me think not flooded specifically. So some faintly swaying moss. I always just eat moss when I'm underwater. Well, there's a lever. Resurrection shrine in case you drown. Secret door that is obviously not what we're supposed to be going through, but I want it. Sometimes the secret doors are just shortcuts. They're not always optionals or extra chests. Sometimes they're just shortcuts. There's one in Ravenloft that I get the shortcut every time, to the point that I couldn't figure out how to do it the normal way when I didn't have the shortcut available.
Still catching your breath from the long swim. The air in the room.
Defeat the white. Alright, so this was just a... Oh, interesting. They don't make you go back. Probably because you'd get really confused. Takes us back to the top. Yeah. Oh! That counted. Interesting.
You pick up the
I wonder if that very first lever was all we needed and we could have just climbed up the ladder and got out. But I kept going. Maybe that's why it took me so long when I did it before. I didn't realize that I just had to turn around. Or maybe the shortcut was a shortcut. I don't know. But now we have... Oh, look, free egg. I guess it's open enough, but I don't know if a pterodactyl would have tried to squeeze its way in there. Okay, we've got 3. I bet you that there's only 3. 3 is just one of those numbers. Ah, see? See, that's the door we want. Monkey, octopus, snake. Yep, we've got 3. It's got 3 things. Now we just need to get up there. There's some climby rocks, so we go down and we climb up. And we just leave Big Scary Dino alone. I mean, yeah, I know I could one-shot him, but still. The idea, just the idea of trying to climb a ladder while velociraptors or whatever are down there trying to get at you. That's terrifying. Alright, we gotta climb. Can I climb up this vine? Thank you. Alright, we're up here. So is the hireling.
You can see that this door is locked with 3
Boop. Boop. Boop.
You slot all 3 crests
And now we fight a boss and get the book, I assume.
forward into the crypt. You finally arrive inside the hidden crypt. You take a moment to rest before continuing your search for the artifact.
I'm expecting it to be like imminent. We've already explored. We did all the other rooms. I'm expecting a boss fight and a treasure chest. I was kind of expecting the boss fight to be that room. Alright. Alright. We climb. Climbing is a little slow. I appreciate the verticality that other games just don't have.
You emerge into a
There we go. You look boss-like. I will now use my big spell.
The last of the gargoyles shatters into dust. Now you are free to search for the treasure without danger. A secret door slides open,
Treasure.
revealing a hidden cache of
Book.
treasure, along with the
Yoink.
book you set to find. You take the book from the pile, and also help yourself to any other valuables that catch your eye.
Alright. So that was the last side quest. That one was a little longer. Wow, that one was a lot longer. Now it's time to get into the actual
According to the islanders, gargoyles
quests required to complete the storyline. So the village is safe enough. Wow. I have again forgotten I don't have a weapon without actually pulling it out. Oh, hello. Hello, big boy. Hey, look, crest of a snake. Where are we going? Going just straight up. The bullywogs. The bullywogs are next. So, I feel like this is another temple dive.
A steep path leads up to an overgrown ruin. The local bullywugs have transformed the ancient structure into their home.
So, for better or worse, there's another ruin to explore. Let's see. We need to find the monolith. Because again, okay, so mechanically, what happens is that there's a debuff of some kind when you're in the final quest, and by attuning to these three things, you are negating it. So you're not getting a buff, you're avoiding a penalty. I did not know that the first time around, and I accidentally did that quest way too early because I was not paying attention to what order the quests were going in, and I walked into the final quest like third, I think. I think I literally did maybe these three quests, so I had two of the three, and then I walked into the final quest. Because it was in a line. I was like, oh, quest, 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 quest. I did not expect it to actually let me in. Bemos. Alright. The monolith of the Assassin's Blade. Oh noes, it was a fake. Good thing I'm standing on here. Okay, fine, I'll go down. It would have been a more effective trap if I hadn't already have killed like half a dozen other guys. To be fair, they didn't know that because I left no survivors. Hi, would you like to surrender? I will take that as a no. Bullywugs aren't stupid. Actually, we met bullywugs in Saltmarsh. I was given the impression that bullywugs were cowardly. So I'm not quite sure why they're all like hopped up and aggressive. Oh, hello, trap. Doot, 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 doot. Oh, I didn't quite do it fast. Oh, hello, more trap. Now I will cast fire resistance. Must run faster, must run faster. Must check out this door. I mean, he should be alarmed. He was hiding off to the side and I still came after him. Oh, he slowed me? Lame. And stabbed. Back into the... Maybe this is the guy whose job was to turn on the fire trap, and then he couldn't get out. You know, Mr. Giles, all you have to do is not stand in the fire trap.
This spacious chamber is strewn with what must be the heaviest glass. A series of
All right.
two large wheels with a series of switches adorn the far wall.
Don't suppose you guys want to tell me the combination to the thingamajig? Because I haven't seen any color clues yet. We got red and purple. Ooh, there's a door. I bet you they opened the door. Yeah, they probably opened the door. And the thingies are probably up there somewhere. So we're going to go look. We technically only need to find one, because so far we've only seen two colors. So if we can find one, we can just spin the other one till the door opens. Climb. I'm on the wrong side of the door. Or ladder. That would suck, to climb up a ladder and realize you're on the back side of a ladder and you have to go all the way back down. And then climb the ladder the other way. That would suck. Hello, random actual lever.
As the lever is thrown, loud clicks can be
Oh, they were just locked. I couldn't have turned them even if I wanted to. So they've actually put in a anti-wiki mechanism. Because obviously, if these don't change, you can just look up the answer on the wiki. Red diamond. Whoop. Red. Diamond. Ah, crap. Which diamond, though? I think it's the other diamond. And we'll just spin this one till it says click.
as the
There we go.
loud sigil rotates into place. The sound of doors opening echoes off the stone wall.
You can do that with basically, like, all but maybe one of those kind of puzzles in the game. Just find all but one of the... Rude. Extra rude. Whatever. Ah. Yellow. That is not yellow. That is clearly purple. That one says red. That is not yellow. Alright, try this again. Alright, we're going to jump into this little corner because I can over jump and not fall in. Anyway, any of those puzzles that have a finite number of wheels, just, you don't have to find the answer to the last one. You just have to spin it until the thing opens. The only one that's different, is it even different? There is one where the runes are random, but now that I think about it, you can still just lock in two of them and spin the other one till it opens. Alright, cut. Shrine usually means there's a boss on the other side of the door. Oh. That's a trap. That's an impressive looking fire trap. I'm not really afraid of fire. I will tell Dum Dum to hold still though. Fire turn off? Does this just not turn off? Okay, I guess we have to... If we're doing it properly, we need to run through the ones that they do turn off. So we can get to the door this way. Okay. Cut the corner a little bit. Nah. Don't get greedy if you're on elite mode at level.
Several of the flame jets.
Look, more frogs. Right after I had used my AoE thing. Okay, so given the length of most of the little quests, I'm expecting this one to be a little bit longer than the, what do you want to call them, the side quests. But we're still probably coming close to the end of this one, I would say. They usually save the last quest to be the really... God damn it. Really? Really? You know how long it would take the bullywugs to set that trap back up? Okay? It's a nice trap, okay? But this is fucking Team Rocket level trap, okay? They have to dig. They gotta cover this again. Right? And where's all the rubble from the one that collapsed? It would have covered all the little spikes and broken half of those. The maintenance on these traps would be horrendous.
A bulky buzzbug menaces you when you approach.
Blubbip. Your name is Blubbip. Why do I feel like there's a trap in this hallway? It's too quiet. Here's another shrine. We're going to go ahead and use this one because I've used over half of my MP. We have seen a lot of fire, so we're going to use fire resistance. Alright. Back into the fray. There's a Beamos around the corner. I guess we'll just stab this one. I just assume they shoot lasers because they're kind of clearly just Beamos from Legend of Zelda. I assume they shoot lasers.
A large bullywug barks orders to its comrades.
Where's the large one? Oh, over there. Are you the boss?
The bullywug falls. A hum of energy comes from the doors at the far.
Yep, that was the boss. All right.
The real solid
Boop.
monolith stands before you.
So now we have the attunement. If they... Ooh, and an item. If they would have just let me walk through,
Radiate within.
I wouldn't have killed any of them.
This enchantment will help protect you from the curses found in the Koku Temple at the island's heart.
All right. What is this? Sacrarium Suncatcher. Proof against poison. Bonus to intelligence, HP, spell focus. It's a nice item for a wizard. Insightful intelligence stacks separately from just a regular intelligence item. So if I have intelligence 6 and I have an intelligence 4, only the 6 applies because only the highest one counts. But insightful intelligence and quality intelligence or profane intelligence, all those modifiers mean the higher one, only the highest one within their modifier stacks. So if I have intelligence 6 and insightful intelligence 2, I get a total of 8 to my stat. So it's kind of nice to find that at a low level. Usually that's like an end game kind of thing. Usually near like in the epics you start finding things that have insightful or quality or profane or any other word they want to put in front of it.
Except for everyday the local bullywugs have transformed the ancient structure into their home.
They fixed one that used to be really, really, really good. I'm not going to say they nerfed it, because it should never have worked the way it did. But if you look at most of the items, they like a regular, like, parrying. Well, where's my wisdom hat? +5 enhancement bonus to wisdom. So enhancement bonus is just the standard thing that all of your items have. Enhancement is the normal bonus. There was an item that had what they had labeled it equipment bonus because it was on an equipment. I'm just guessing some intern was like, oh yeah, plus the equipment bonus because it's an equipment and it's the baseline bonus. And they just didn't fix it and it went live. But equipment is a different word, so it's stacked. And it was amazing. But they put it back to being enhancement bonus. Like it should have been. Ahead is the pirates' camp. I kind of remember doing this one. I don't remember anything about it other than thinking, neat, I am allowed to just punch my way through.
A group of pirates surrounds
Whoop. Hello, guy who looks like he's very much not afraid.
come speak with him.
Raise the alarm, break into the Commodore's house.
Get inside the pirate camp. You'll need to sound
Time to go and beat everybody up.
once inside. You'll need
What are you? All the words are in the way. Apprentice Tamer. Well, I killed you and your little dog, too. Cursed Totem? Why am I slow all of a sudden? I don't know what the Cursed Totem is, but it's cursed and it's a totem, so we're going to smash it. I'm a cleric. There is only one god, and it's my god. Don't ask me who my god is. I do not remember. Who did I pick as my god on this character? Oh, right, Volkur. Right, the actual drow god. Because I have Volkur's thingamajig. Yeah. Yeah, drow god. Just this once. Violence is the answer? No, I think I have spellcraft. Yep, because I'm a spellcaster. Destroy the cursed totems 2 left. Okay, so that's an optional thing. Release islanders is also optional. Oh, here's some prisoners. Greetings, pirates. That pirate got to die twice. Okay, you're free now. Crates. I mean, this is kind of a nice little village for pirates. Hi, would you like to ambush me? Hi, did this not go the way you were hoping? You forgot to actually push your stealth button. All you did was push. All you did was push crouch. You forgot to push sneak. Ooh, a gong. Man. They have the technology. They have gongs. They need to put those in Devil Assault.
Dawn rings out. The massive gate nearby pushes open as guards rush forward.
Okay, you guys are going to need to push a little bit more if you want to get me. Can I take your ship?
Yours to explore. Time to find the Commodore's hut.
Is there anybody on the ship? Ah, there are people on the ship. I'm the captain now.
It'd be a shame if something were to
Defeat the pirates resupplying the ship. Okay.
Then runs to the gong on deck and rings it.
Is that everybody? Everybody dead? Cool. I'm the captain now. That is something that you have to be very, very careful about when you're running actual Dungeons and Dragons. If you've got a big old cool pirate ship and your players take out the pirates, they are now pirates. They are going to absolutely want to sail around on that ship. So if you ever introduce pirates or anybody who has something cool that the players might want afterwards, make sure it burns or sinks. Drat you guys, if the wizard wouldn't have cast that last fireball, maybe you would have got to keep the ship. There is a chest in the water there. Oh.
The final totem is dealt with. The haze
Okie dokie.
code fades. It's safer to enter.
Mine now. Gah! I'm reasonably certain I can't pick locks on this character. Ah, you guys are safe now. What is this? Dinosaur pens?
A single pirate stands inside the kingdom.
If I just kill you, will the dinosaurs join my team? What is that one called? Polacanthus? Is it just like a fancier Ankylosaurus? I don't know if you can actually train a dinosaur. Like, you see people like tame lions and stuff? They're not tame. They're just, like, tolerant of you. They're just not actively trying to kill you. You turn your back on them, they will still just eat you. Alright. Dead, 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 dead.
You retrieve the key and unlock the door she guarded. The way into the Commodore's quarters is clear. The Commodore has
I'm not supposed to be in here. But you're not gonna stop me. Apparently there's a lever in here. The lever is going to slow me down more than the pirates. There we go.
pulling the lever behind the bar.
Oh, more prisoners. Little yikes. 2 prisoners chained up next to the bed. The bed is almost more of a stage by the bar. Like, what the fuck are these pirates actually doing? What is going on with these pirates? And then, yes, completely normal to have, like, an archaeological dig site behind your pirate cove. Although I guess when your boss is Vecna, maybe this is the VIP lounge? Yeah, we're just gonna hope that we can get not trapped in the bear trap. Hey, there's our thingy we're looking for. It's in there. Hey, get in here, hireling. Oh, hireling is very dead. Oops. Hireling got... Hireling got oopsed. He probably got stuck in a bear trap. Oh, there's way more traps in there than I saw, because I just kept running. That's alright, we can outfight this lady. And by fight, I mean make her run back and forth through our giant wall of blades. You know, it's kind of fitting that he's dead because he's also expired. Oops. Touch the thingy. We can now bypass the curses, protecting the temple. No item. Oh, because I got weakened. Where's my... There we go. I got my measly 12 strength got dropped, so I couldn't lift my treasure. Alright, well, I guess we have to go back to town. Oh, no, you're free. Here, I'll pick you back up. There we go. He'll be back to full health when we get out. Problem is, I don't know where the stupid crab quest is. I couldn't see it on the map. If we go back to town, I have to go buy a new hireling. That's the final quest. We're doing that one last. I mean, there's this, like, extra little bit down here. I've got to just be missing it. Spiders and flies, wild thing, whispers. Is it past? No. Where the heck is the other quest? It's got to be down here, is my guess. My guess is it's down here and it doesn't show up because we're on the wrong side of the island. But while we're recalling, we'll just look at the map. We want captive crustacean. We also need a hireling vendor. Got a hireling vendor? Hireling vendor, right there. Did you know you could do that? You can click on things on the map, and then you'll have a nice little arrow pointing you towards them. So you don't have to keep clicking the map open over and over. Alright. I'm going to guess I'm not going to get my level 13 hireling back. Nope. I guess we'll take Ruthok. That'll be good enough. Wow, I was almost out of inventory space. Which means we should fix that. Greetings, Tabaxi. Repair, sell, gems. I'm going to lock my named items. And we... Oh, I see. Because I had all these extra things from doing the daily dice. Which... Oh, I had a potion... I actually did have a potion of jumping. Yeah, okay. I don't want any of that. I will keep Dimension Door Scrolls, though. Because you never know. Don't need that. Keep that. Keep that. Okay, bye. So not counting our new named things we picked up. Okay, back to where we were. Where is... Where's that quest? Okay. It's right there. It was in the town. That's why I couldn't find it. Okay. I wasn't crazy. See, sometimes you just pull the wiki up and then all your questions are answered. So if you're looking for that third quest, it's right here. Curse and the Captive Crustacean. Look, a crab. So, this one I remember doing. I don't have the map yet. So, this is basically a fancy boss fight. There are extra things in this quest. If you go around the boss arena out back, there's like a named... I think it's a named Allosaurus with a treasure chest.
Small island. In the distance, you can see the Tofu's encampment. A fortified
So like,
stone structure.
when I first did the quest, I just went, okay, this looks like the normal path, and I went all the way around that way.
You fought the man you were sent to meet. Owen Reed.
You're
Former
the
slave who was
to make progress, you go down here,
Owen Reed.
and we walk in the front door.
Is protected by a gigantic crab. Yet the
So,
Tofu also feared the dark energies protecting the
big crab,
the defense mechanism.
big crab. Hello, crab.
You approach
He big crab.
guards who stand at attention.
So, you'll see these big targets.
Charge forward. You enter the natural stone enclosure.
What our goal is,
Four ballistas along the
turning these on,
the giant crab.
like activating these puzzles, loads the ballista. You fire the ballista,
You overhear a
and it shoots at the matching target. So this is number 3. So the target with a 3 on it over there, which I'm slightly too far away to see. None of this spellcastery malarkey.
Tofu suddenly turns towards
So it's sitting there over by number 1. So we're gonna go, or I guess that's a 4. Okay, that was a 1.
a mystic barrier shimmers into being and bars you from exiting
Okay, so that's 1,
ground with a thud.
3, 2.
Tofu lieutenant crumbles at
So it's in front of 3. So we want
emerges from the sand. It rears
to launch this one.
closing its belly. Now is your chance to immobilize the beast. Tofu officers came, along with a slew of reinforcements.
Get out of my way.
Guard will fly before sliding into the sand. A group of reinforcements enters the arena.
Okay, so this one's ready to fire, but that's not where the crab is anymore, so we're going to leave that one alone. You don't want to fire unless the crab is directly across.
Crab emerges from the sand. It rears
So it's over there.
its belly. Now is your chance to immobilize.
Unfortunately, these are little puzzles. So that did both of those ones on the right side. This one did both of the ones on the left, and this is... Okay, so we want this one again. Alright, so this one is ready.
Clangs into the
But that's not where the crab is anymore. Let's just...
crab emerges from the sand.
What's middle?
It rears up, exposing its
Middle is the 2 sides.
chance to immobilize it. A group of reinforcements enters the arena.
Get out of here, reinforcements. I am busy trying to kill your crab. Now I don't remember what I was doing. What does this do? Excellent. Loaded.
Clangs into position, ready to fire. The crab emerges from the sand. It rears
The
up,
crab is sitting next to number
now is your chance to
1.
immobilize it.
We don't have... Let's just get the last one ready. Alright, so middle turns just that side. This turns just that one. Da-da-da. No. Okay. I believe all 4 of these are now ready. Alright, crab is sitting by 3.
In its belly. Now is your chance to immobilize
Firing 3.
the bolt.
Boom.
The crab's underbelly, knocking it off balance and stunning it. The force field surrounding both the crab and the monolith fade away.
Really? That... Do I just... touch?
Touch the mark and feel a jolt of energy.
Okay, I thought we had to hit him like 3 times or something. I wasn't expecting... I was not expecting boom, win. Okay. Maybe you have to do it more on Epic. I was not expecting to get him in one shot. So, that's... So you see the Roman numerals right here. 3 matches the Roman numerals where he was standing. So that's how you know which one to fire. So just solve all 4 of the puzzles. 1, 2, kill all the reinforcements, and as soon as he pops up, shoot him. I guess it's one shot. Boom. How long was that? Less than 5 minutes? I was expecting that to be a lot longer. Like, I was prepared to have to hit that guy like 3 times. And to actually, like, I was expecting it to only knock the force field down. And then we have to go damage it, and then it puts the force field up and we do it again. That's interesting that they only have you do it once. All right. So we officially have all 3 of the attunements, so we will not be hurt by the curses in the final temple. So now we're going to take the convenient Forbidden Temple guide, because I have done these quests before. So we do not have to walk all the freaking way up here. We can just pop up here. And summon our hireling. And face the right direction. Based on my map, I want to go this way. So we climb the switchbacks up the dark and spooky mountain. We're going to ignore the BMOs. Oh. Take the boat. Take the boat, it's faster. Now we're on the other side of the lake, and we're in the final dungeon. So here's the monoliths. So if you look up in your status bar, Curse of Vile Tongue, 15% chance to fail at all spell casts, and all heal and repair effects that target you are reduced by half. You take half healing and you have 15% spell failure. Curse of Broken Body. You take 30% more damage from all magical damage types, and your fortification is reduced by 4% per character level. 4% at level 7, which this is a level 8 quest. It is 8, right? Yeah. 4 times 8, that's 32%. You've lost 32% of your critical hit immunity. If you're coming in here at level 30, coming in here at level 30, you've lost all your critical hit protection. That's like 120% reduction. Like, you can stack higher than that. You could walk in with 230% reduction. Curse of Assassin's Blade. Spectral blades will randomly appear to strike you. They cannot be avoided, but they can be blocked. So what it's saying is, when that little ghost sword appears over you, you can literally hold shift to block, and you won't take damage. But it does mean that every now and then you have to stop and block. We have the attunements So we have removed all of our curses.
The curse of the assassin's blade has been dispelled.
So we don't have to worry about any of that crap while we're walking through here. Oh, I didn't mean to buff him. I wanted to buff me. Alright, at least I have my sword. It's the downside of clicking on the hireling. I was clicking to see if he had the curses. Curse of not paying attention is all I had.
Magical barrier blocks the passage beyond this hole.
So yeah, first time I did this quest, I did it with all of the curses active. Not on purpose. Two things I did wrong. One, I had not done all the other quests. So I didn't know. Like, I didn't have the other counter curse available. Second thing I did wrong, I didn't click on the things at the beginning of the quest. I had the counter curses. You saw that I had them. We've had them this entire episode. Because I've done all these quests. I still had the counter curses. Because I never clicked on the things at the beginning of the quest. If you want to not get the penalties, you have to click the things at the beginning of the quest to remove the curses. Don't purposely be on hard mode because you forgot to read the quest mechanic. Alright, I think we're looking for a lever to drop that mystical blue barrier. Apparently this is like the Necromancer's Club, where they just get together and trade tips on how to... I was gonna say trade tips on how to, like, raise skeletons and shit, and then in my head immediately popped in, yeah, tips on how to bone. Because they're necromancers. And there's no one here to roll their eyes at me. So, we have found the counter curses. So we can now explore Vecna's personal, like, evil castle. We haven't really learned anything about how to get home. The only clue we have is that this is Vecna's place, and it is supposed, I don't think they ever explicitly say it, but we know that the island can teleport. So the idea is that hopefully whatever teleports the island is not Vecna himself. If it's Vecna, nothing we can do. Because we can't just, like, grab him by his eye socket. You would think that I would be ready for that. This is the water section I was thinking of earlier. So, does this just open? Okay. Let's just open these. You're going to stay here, because I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of traps. We need to be standing on something that I can stand on in order to throw things at him. Do I have any ranged weapon other than this? I guess I can get closer and do this one too. Jump. Obviously, you just jump out of the water. Oh, they put a boat here. There's a little boat here for your melee guy to be able to run up, stand on the boat, and slash him. There's a lever behind here.
As the chest opens, a section of the wall slides away, revealing a waterlogged passage.
I don't know if I've ever really registered that the secret door, the way you open the secret door is you open the treasure chest. That is literally the least sneaky way you could possibly hide your secret door, is tie it to the thing that people are going to do the most.
Notice a small target lever on the far side of the
Here's a trap room. See the scorch marks on the ground? Not only is it a fire trap, but it knocked me down too. And way over there is a target lever.
As the target lever is hit, the flames of the trap gutter up.
So that turned off the fire trap apparently. I forgot I can't unequip those, or they disappear. So we need another. We hit the one on the way in. We need to find the other orange lever. And I'm pretty sure it's in an underwater section.
Swarm of rats leap out.
We already did a swarm of rats. I can still see their corpses.
Rats swarm out of the opening edge.
Really? What could be more unexpected than more of the same? Is that the same target lever? I think so. We need a green lever to open the thing, but I'm still pretty sure that this is supposed to be an underwater segment in order to get... Yeah, Something on the other side of the water weird room. Besides some piranhas. This looks like a dead end. And I don't see anything down here. I'm pretty sure that I got stuck in this exact same spot last time. Trying to remember what the answer was. Because I'm pretty sure it involved swimming. There was another way we could have gone right at the start. Right at the start. Leading into the water. Alright. So this, I believe, there's our green lever. Yeah. That's what we were missing. You're supposed to come hit this green lever without knowing what the green lever means. Both times I've done this quest, I have walked the other way first. Left. You go left first, then right. Now that doesn't mean that the main door is open. That just means that the green door is open so that we can then go deeper to find the orange lever. So this is what we just opened by going left and going in that water. That's red, not orange. Is that close enough? Is that close enough, or do we have to turn around again? Okay. Red and orange. Okay. Find your way past the mud cavern. What mud cavern? It's just... I feel like that trap was specifically for me. Like, screw those things. I'll just cut the corner. Stabbed. Fine, I will jump. Hey, these water elementals are wearing water armor. Hey, hireling. You want to heal me so that I don't have to waste my MP doing it? Please? Thank you. We still have not done a big water section. I'm pretty sure there's still a swimming section ahead. Alright. Weird piranha face guy down. Charisma has been damaged. That's my main stat. That actually sucks. Okay, so we have to break all these orbs to open door over there. So we might as well just knock out all the ones we can see from here with a throwing weapon. Another one over there. We have to walk. Does this work to break you? Good. Alright. So, yeah, ranged weapon, much... Whoa. Hey, buddy. You wanna calm down a little bit? So, ranged weapons on the thing, so you don't end up running through the mud. I think we can follow... knocking us down with his big old tail. Merilith. That's the other thing they remind me of. I think that they're like little Meriliths. Meriliths also have that overrun ability. I'm going to go ahead and rest, because I am under half on my spell power. And Ruthok has barely used any since they stood still while I was running back and forth. Alright. You know, I did not see my Nightshade actually trigger. Sometimes if you click your buffs too fast, they won't actually go on. So keep an eye out for that. That was a big burpy sound. So you would think if you're walking on the water, you can't fall in a trap, right? Because the water would have just gone that way. Hey, there's a lever. You want to go hit that for me? Explore the hidden passage in the mud cavern. Turn around? Bonus room. I'm not turning around. Walking so slow. Alright. I suspect that's... don't know what that is. I always fire off my AoE thing, and then like 2 things run up behind me. I'm only using it because my other one was on cooldown. Alright, big scary temple. I know you've got at least another big trick. I don't remember what the trick is. I know there's one more thing. Ah. We need to find some crests. Hey, we stunned the water elementals. Nice. They're usually immune to stun type effects. But color spray works on them. Are you a door? I feel like you should be a door. Okay, so we have to find the 2 thingamajigs. They're probably... I probably passed one and the other one's probably down here. I see you, oozes. You're not particularly sneaky there. I've been using Q this whole time. Oop, there's Crest of the Monkey. And down. My crest. Okay, not deep. Well, I was right about one being over here. Oh, you see that right there? That dark room? That's got to be where the other one is. So we'll just run our skinny little butt over there. Let's see, there was a Kopu thingy in the... Really? Really? Is that just like a giant, like, Dr. Evil style acid laser? Apparently I was right, just walking in the waterway. As soon as I got out of the waterway, we stepped in a trap. Oh, and I'm stunned. Which wears off now. Alright. I'm assuming... There it is. Crest of the Octopus. In the water there. Now we're going to walk through the middle of that. Now we can keep going. It doesn't feel like that was the end. Like, we've been in here for a while. But I remember there being like a extended swimming sequence. There's a lever below us. Aha! Ha ha ha! Walking in the water, paying off again. Why wouldn't you walk in the water? Technically, the water slows you down. So, like, this is faster than wading through the water. Which way's the right way? This looks like... this is probably that swimming sequence I was thinking of.
Water in the cave returns as the Kofu matron leaps out.
Slay the malignant deep. Get in here, hireling. Kopru, not Concho. Kopru. Alright. So, this was a boss we had to kill, which makes me think this is the way we're supposed to go. We also can't get out, so Into the deep we go. Chest. There's a chest nearby.
And so this chapter opens. The purple net they were left you have achieved your goal. When
So.
first I learned this, I decided to bring you to the Isle of Dread.
Turns out,
You see,
everything has gone exactly as Vecna wanted. As he is monologuing, which you can't hear because I don't have the volume up that high.
this was a test. And I purpose, I need someone with not just strength,
He
but also mind.
did not like the co-crew. They were not good minions anymore. We have extinctified them.
You passed my test.
And he's probably going to, like, mind control us and make us do his bidding at some point in the future.
My choice. Whether you wish it or not. From now on, we will be watching you and your show
So,
wherever you go, whatever you do.
there are a couple of raids in the Isle of Dread, but I do not believe that fighting Vecna is one of the raids. I don't do the raids. I especially don't do brand new raids.
Be on your way for now. But remember this,
Anyway,
nowhere
Isle control monolith. This is how we're going to shift Pome again. We don't get our treasure until he's done monologuing. Alright. Use thingy. Oh, we gotta probably break the orb. Yep. Break the orbs to drop the force field. Then use the thingy.
The last orb is destroyed. The barrier encircling the monolith vanished.
Touch. Go back to Eberron. Ta-da! Now I can open the chest. Alright. Control chamber exit. Where does this take us? Oh, this is where... So if I wanted to, I could keep going and explore the rest of all of this, which is, I think, what I ended up doing on accident the first time. Because there still isn't a... We haven't done the extended swimming section that I know I got stuck in for a long time. And I can see the optional, explore the hidden passage in the mud cavern. Maybe that's where it was. I don't know. There was a lot less swimming than I was expecting. I was expecting to be doing a fancy swim puzzle. Oh well. Win-win, I guess. So we didn't pull any of the actual, like, dinosaur-themed items, but they might not drop on Heroic. They might be Epic only.
On the Isle of Dread for a long
I haven't really looked into them much because they are, again, crafting. So, what do we think of Isle of Dread while we run around and pick up all of our treasure? Dinosaurs are cool. I like that each of these quests is... Even the little ones, they may be run to the end of the hallway and kill the boss, but they're all themed differently. I like hunting the dinosaur. I like that one of them is rescuing dudes from the marauders. I like rescuing the fairies. You know, none of these actually annoy me. Like, there's usually at least one quest. Ooh. Take that. I'm gonna lock that one. There's usually at least one quest that I don't like in a pack. Especially when there's what, 14? 13, 14 quests? with this many, you're bound to not like one, but I liked all of these quests. Maybe it is a form of recency bias. These are brand new. I have not run them over and over again to death. They've got dinosaurs in them, and I think that's cool. We are up against Vecna, and even though we don't get to fight Vecna, you know, it introduces him. It's a huge wilderness area, if you like wilderness areas. I haven't done the raids, but there are a couple of raids associated with this pack. So if you like raiding, you know, the 12-person big fights, I want to say there's 2 raids. There's a lot to this place. So it feels almost... That's interesting. It feels almost too easy to just recommend all of the big packs because this is where they put all of their effort, right? This is where they put the most effort into making these the most worth it to buy. So of course they're going to have the most stuff in them. Of course they're going to have the cool items. They want you to want it. That's why they sell it separately. But are they wrong? I don't think so. I am perfectly happy having bought Isle of Dread. Plus we get a saga. What are we going to get for the saga reward? Balance, perform, or a buttload of XP? XP. So, if I had to only pick one of these separate big adventure packs, I don't think it would be Isle of Dread. I like Isle of Dread, but I think Feywild gives you more usefulness. This is level 7. You are barely higher level than Feywild at this point, and the Feywild gear, I think, is still better. So if you're only buying one adventure pack, I think Feywild is still the one you get. You get to do it earlier. You use the items longer. There's more of the items. They're easy to farm. You know, it's kind of the same problem that Saltmarsh had. Saltmarsh has decent items, but they're not as good as Feywild, and it's 2 levels before Feywild. I like Saltmarsh, but it's honestly at a kind of a bad spot in the level range. And level 7 is not a great spot either. Not when you've got Feywild at 5 and Ravenloft at 10. So if you're gonna skip a couple adventure packs or the big expensive expansions, you can go ahead and skip Isle of Dread. It's cool. I recommend getting it eventually, but it's not a priority. There it is. There's my rating. It's cool. Get it, but it's not a priority. So this has already been a very long episode. I'm going to head out. We are done with level 6 quests now. We are going to head into level 7. So next time, going to do all of the freebie quests, including one of the most infamous quests in the game, The Pit. I know the name doesn't sound like much. Not, you got Isle of Dread and The Pit, right? But trust me, more people are afraid of The Pit than Isle of Dread. I'll show you next time.